Well, Gaffy had a great October. It's about starting November in the same vein, no?
Well, yeah, hopefully. I mean, obviously, as you said, October has gone fantastically well for us. Nearly got every game won. So, like I said, after the game on Saturday, the players, staff, everyone deserve a hell of a lot of credit in terms of how we've managed the month, how we've obviously come out with it. Touch wood, we've got no injuries in so many games. Obviously the points, we've had some good performances. We're now the top goal scorers in the league. So I think it's been an excellent month.
And Bristol Rovers away on a Tuesday night is obviously not ideal when it comes to a fixture calendar, but I suppose you've got to go down there on the day and do things as right as you can do.
Yeah, we just prepare as we have been doing, and it's the last of a long run of consecutive games, and we've only now got 4 league games in this month, so it's obviously been reduced, and then obviously it leads us into a busy December again. So, but we treat it the same as every game we play. We want to prepare. We have prepared right. We've done all our work today on Bristol. The players are fine. They're in a good place. We had a good chat about Saturday's game and some of the stuff that we did, and a lot of focus was on the positive stuff, which I thought it should have been. And we're going there with confidence, but we know it's going to be another. It's always a tough game there. It's always a tough game, and I'm expecting another one.
Yeah, they've recruited quite well actually, haven't they, Bristol Rovers, when you look at their squad in terms of what they brought in during the summer, and given the fact that obviously they've lost Johnson, they've obviously got 2 strikers in there, young but have played at this level.
I think they've recruited well, and I think they've got quite a few players in. Newish sort of manager, not been there that long. Jack Baldwin, good recruitment, good player Jack, who I know very well. You have 2 strikers, Hanlon's a handful. So yeah, I think they've recruited well, and I think that, like I say, away games are tough anyway. We know that, and we know at Bristol it's going to be tough. But we go there hoping that we can keep this run going.
Yeah, you mentioned Nathan, obviously good feature tomorrow night. Niall did okay in there. I suppose that gives you a decision then.
Yeah, and Nathan's fresh and he's fine. So yeah, that's what I want, decisions. And it was good. I felt that the 3 subs that come on Saturday got a decent enough time on the pitch, because I thought all 3 did very, very well. Good to get Mo back on the pitch. It's been difficult at times to get him on, even though we may have been chasing a goal like Burton. My decision is a tactical one. Broomy come on and fills the middle of the pitch. That was causing us a problem against Burton. But I felt against Shrewsbury absolutely right to get him on. He was going to come on anyway, regardless of whether I took John off or not. It was just a matter of who would he come on for. Wardy felt his knee a little bit, so it was good to get him some rest. And Idris, good to get him involved, because I just felt Idris gives us a bit of pace, and really with Joe feeling that he's not injured obviously, just a little bit of a knock. I had to make sure he was the obvious replacement.
Yeah, and we spoke about Joe Ward previously, but that was a good example actually on Saturday in terms of the real good delivery, in terms of looking up and seeing where Dems was for Dems's sort of striker's goal, if you like, the one that went in off the post.
Well, the third goal looked simple, but it wasn't, and that is the quality that we need more of, the attacking players. It improved in the second half. First half wasn't good enough in the sense of retaining possession, decision making. I felt we needed to improve. Sammy looked back to his best. I know he didn't score in it, but the runs he's making, he's getting in the right areas. It will be a matter of time before he starts scoring again. So, no, the goals that we got and the quality we got, and the third one's a good example, was intercepted a pass, 2 passes and it's in the net, and that's sometimes looks very simple, but it's that sort of detail we need more of.
I suppose people on the outside who probably haven't got a real understanding of the game might think, well, Rudy's come on and done very well as he did, but obviously in a game against 10 men you have to take everything into consideration, don't you, in terms of the team selection.
Yeah, I mean, really, Brownie annoyed me with a stupid thing he did, and I said at half time, don't anyone lose discipline, and he's just at a rash moment, and I cannot afford ill discipline or any sending offs. It's very, very important. We had a period when I first came back where it was constant, and it makes it very, very difficult. As you've seen, when Shrewsbury went down to 10 men, quite rightly, we eventually got on top of them by just passing the ball and stretching the game. So that was the reason Brownie came off, and to be fair, it's not a bad thing because Reedy came on and did very, very well.
And obviously with the FA Cup at the weekend, and then obviously got the EFL Trophy as well, are you looking at this league game as the last bit of the block before the next one starts?
Yeah, I think that's how we've treated it. We knew that this was obviously following the Shrewsbury game, and it is a block of games, and within that there was 8 games. We've obviously played 7 in the whole of October, and now we've started again and it's the 8th, but you do then get a break before the Crew game. So I'm only looking at tomorrow night, and then once we get that out of the way I'll start thinking about Oxford.
Yeah, I know it's a difficult situation the whole world's in at this moment in time, but as a football manager you must have been pleased that at least you're given the opportunity to continue what you've started.
Yeah, we weren't sure what was going to happen when the government were making their announcements. We had a feeling that it wouldn't affect us, so we've just got to be really careful. It's not going away, and the players are aware of that. And like you say, we've just got to be careful. But yeah, it's good that we obviously can continue being classed as an elite sport. I think it's obviously a good thing.